Everyone in the One Piece community gets excited whenever new bounties are revealed. We've been waiting for the post-WANO bounties to be revealed for so long, and I remember most of the community doing bounty prediction videos. Since the new bounties for the new Yonko, Straw Hat Luffy, and his commanders have been revealed, I thought I'd talk about them. We're going to discuss if these characters deserve their bounties because of the things that they did in WANO, and I agree and disagree with some of them. We're also going to be comparing the different opponents that they defeated in WANO and different characters whose bounties are on their level. Now, I just want to mention that bounties are not based on strength, but how dangerous you are to the world government. I mean, look at Buggy. He has a 3.1 billion berry bounty, but he's not strong at all. If you guys enjoy regular anime content, then make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on a new video. With that away, my name is Potential Unleashed, and let's see if the Straw Hats deserve their bounties. Starting out, we have Tony Chopper. His bounty is 1,000 berries. Now, this has been a gag since the series started. Chopper has always been considered the Straw Hat's pet, which is a little bit annoying because Chopper actually has a really big role in the series, being the doctor, being a monster, if you will, and taking on some strong opponents. In Wano, he cured the ice onis that Queen was leashing out, and that's pretty much all he did in terms of being a doctor. I guess you could say he patched up Zoro and the other members that were injured. He also fought Queen for a bit. We had that funny moment where he transformed into the monster point, saying that he's not a Tanuki dog. So I think Chopper deserves at least a 100 million berry bounty. I think 1,000 is disrespectful. Nami's new bounty is 366 million. She fought with Ulti, who has a bounty of 400 million. Now, even though she got assistance, she did end up defeating Ulti with Zeus. She got assistance from Big Mom, who ended up injuring Ulti to a large amount. But for most of the fight, Ulti had her on the run. Ulti with her headbutts. Ulti had the advantage, and then when Zeus came in, that's when it gave her the extra power up in order to defeat Ulti. Other characters with bounties around Nami's includes Luffy's after and his lobby. There's Cavendish with a 330 million berry bounty. Kuma, I think he's at 348. That might be Doflamingo, I don't know, but he's somewhere around that range, and Doflamingo as well. So personally, I would have had Nami around the 250 to 300 mil mark because I feel like Big Mom assisted her in defeating Ulti more than needed, and I wish Nami would have gotten a proper 1v1 against Ulti and would have taken advantage of it without a Yonko having to interfere and help her. Brook's bounty is 383 million. He ended up freeing Sanji from Black Maria. He also fought against Black Maria's underlings, and he protected Nico Robin. And it's kind of sad because in Whole Cake Island, Brook went crazy, and I guess Oda had to dial it back a little bit because of what he did in the previous arc. But Brook really didn't do much. He just did that and pretty much crowd control. So I'm a little bit sad, but it is what it is. The other characters that are around his bounties include Apu. I think he's at 340. There's also Hawkins, who's at 320, and then Beji, who I believe is at 350. I think in terms of the arc, because he's affiliated with Luffy and all of that, I don't think he should have went up exactly 300 mil. I think he should be at the exact 300 mil mark though. I'm not gonna hold you. I think Frankie is the most disrespected Straw Hat besides Sanji. Frankie, his new bounty is 394 million berries, where he fought against Sakashi, who has a 472 million bounty, when I think in terms of fights, Frankie actually had against at least the Tobiropo, for people who aren't Jinbe and the Monster Trio, I think that Frankie actually did good. In his fight against Sakashi, he went crazy, right? He was handling his business against him, and Frankie did a really good job. There's other characters around the 394 million berry mark, include Ulti, Karasu, I think, from the Revolutionary Army, and then Pedro has a 382 million berry bounty. So I think Frankie should actually be higher. I'd have him more around the 440 million mark. Usopp has a bounty of 500 mil. He fought against Page 1, who has a bounty of 290 mil. And Usopp, he didn't do much. He pretty much was in charge of crowd control, and he was in charge of shooting the Kibidango into the beast pirate's mouth. He also saved Kiemon and Kiku. But in terms of bounties, he's around Law and Luffy post Dressrosa. He's around Ace, who had a 550 million berry bounty, and then Usopp with a 510. And I think he got his bounty because of what he had in Dressrosa, the fact that he was worth 500 million there. That might be why Oda did this. Took the trial, gave him 500 mil here. But personally, I think Usopp should have only gotten like 100 million berry increase to be around 300 mil. Nico Robin, she's at 930 mil, which was a 900 or an 800 berry bounty increase, where it's about dang time she finally got the respect she deserves, which is kind of funny because you would think that, like, you know, going against the world government and getting a high bounty is a bad thing, but in terms of, well, from the outside looking in, I'm excited, right? She can read poneglyphs, which allows her to assist the Pirate King going to Laughdale, and it also allows her to know what the missing history is. She defeated Black Maria, who has a 480 million berry bounty, and with her new bounty, Nico Robin is around characters like Jack, Smoothie, and Cracker. I really wish that she would have been at least at the billion berry mark, but it is what it is. Like I said, this 800 million increase is insane, and she 100% deserves this bounty. Like I said, it potentially could even go higher than what it is now. Sanji's bounty is 1,032 million. He cracked the 1 bill mark, and I believe his bounty is based off of his birthday. You know, I guess that's why Oda did it. He beat Queen, who has a bounty of 1,320 million. And I think Sanji, he should have the third highest bounty on the crew. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm a little bit mad that Jinbe's over him, but we'll talk about that a little bit later. Bounties that are around Sanji's includes Katakuri's and Jack's, where Sanji should be in the 1.2 billion berry mark. I don't think he should necessarily surpass Queen, but he definitely should be higher than what he is. I think Oda lowballed him a lot. Jinbe's bounty is 1,100 million. Now, he's probably the one, besides Usopp, I think Jinbe's the one who kind of sticks out to me the most, and it's a little bit controversial in my personal opinion. But he fought against who's who, right? Rob Hoochie, his bounty is 546 million. And he's around like the same people that Zoro and Sanji are around in terms of bounties. Now, I'm not going to get into it because, well, I'm saving it for Zoro since he's my favorite character. And, well, Fluff Jinbe, no, I'm just kidding. But I think he should be a little lower based off who he fought. But then at the same time, if you look at the warlords, right? If you look at Law, well, at least the former warlords, Law's at 3 billion. Crocodile's at 1.9 billion. Mihawk's at 3.5 billion. And we don't know what Boa Hancock or Reevil's at. So maybe, you know, him being at 1.1 because of like what he did, him being a former warlord, his bounty was frozen, his influence on Fishman Island, I don't know. Eventually, whenever the rest of the warlords gets released, and I guess when Doflamingo gets out of prison, he'll probably get a new bounty. I will be going over them and giving my thoughts about them. But maybe, you know, after considering how high the warlords bounties are, I'm not mad at Jinbe's bounty. And the reason why I was so mad is because it's so close to Zoro's bounty. His bounty is 1.111 billion or 1,111 million. It's also based off his birthday like Sanji. And the reason why I'm mad because Zoro's bounty should be leagues above the other two, in my personal opinion, based off of what he did. The fact that he fought with Kaido, fought with Big Mom, and that he even scarred Kaido, and he ended up beating King, who has a 1.39 million berry bounty. And like King, that we know, he has the highest bounties of the first commander. I think King is strong. I think King is over Marco. I mean, not Marco. I think King is over Katakuri in terms of strength. Maybe even Marco, right? I mean, I know his bounty is high because he's a Lunarian, but still, right? Zoro's bounties around people like Marco and Katakuri. And now I will say, it is impressive that just like Luffy, Zoro surpassed the bounty of the first commander that we fought against in the story. You know, Luffy fighting against Katakuri. Katakuri's bounties like 1,057 million, I believe. And honestly, I truly believe Zoro's bounty should be in the 1.3 to 1.6 billion range. I don't care, call me a fanboy, but I'm not even joking. Lastly, we have Monkey D. Luffy. His bounty is 3 billion. He fought against Kaido and Big Mom, but primarily it was Kaido. He gained Wano as a territory after this arc. He's around people like Law, Kid, Buggy, Mihawk, and Blackbeard. And I say he should be higher than Law and Kid, right? I think he put in more work. I think he got more influence, he got more power-ups, gear 5th, he got advanced armament, advanced conqueror. So I think Luffy should be around the 3.5 or even the 4 billion berry mark. But overall, these are my thoughts about the Straw Hats and their new bounties. Let me know how you guys feel about them in the comment section below. Do you guys think they're too low, too high? Who do you agree with, disagree with? Let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit the notification bell so you guys never saw a new video from me. Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok is on the screen and in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to unleash your potential.